Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. It is time for I don't know what annual this is, but it is time for the American Sim Racing League All-Star event. Very much looking forward to this one. This has been a few weeks in the making for these guys. Well, it's been a few months, but they actually started working on it a few weeks ago, how the format is going to go, and that's what we're going to do tonight. The All-Star race ready to kick off here in just a few moments for the ASL series. We are proud to be honored. We are proud to be honored. We are proud to be a part of this series, broadcasting these guys, and even more special, we are proud to be picking one of the drivers that will be competing in tonight's race. And if you guys want to know the format, I will tell you right now. Of course, this is the All-Star Open. All-Star Open has all the guys that have never won before. Most races run okay, so the most races ran will be guys starting at the front. The guys that have not really raced a lot will be starting at the back of the field. Cautions are off except for the ones that we will throw at the end of each stage. There are 3 stages. One fast repair, no tire changes will be allowed in this 40-lap open. We will be throwing a caution at lap 10, on lap 20, and then the checker flag will be on lap 40. So there you go. 3 stage winners will move on to the All-Star main, plus the fastest lap of the race will also move on. They will both advance, or all 4 guys will advance to the main event. Plus, we here at Trackside Esports get to pick the 5th guy that makes it in to the All-Star event. So that's going to be neat. And I don't know how I'm going to decide that because I literally have a teammate running in this. Derek Pemberton, everybody knows. I'm going to try my best not to pick him. This is going to be fair, and everybody knows I'm fair with it. So we'll also have the main event, 13 different race winners, plus the 5 invited. So there you go. And that will be a 60-lap race, so we'll go over that here in just a little bit. But for now, it is time to get the All-Star Open here tonight. Ready to go here in just a moment. Right now, Patrick Desonier on top of the board. Levi Poland, Tyler Sawville, your top 3 with Michael Schwartz and Dwayne Hunt, your top 5. Who do we want to talk to? You guys let us know in the chat. Do you want us to talk to somebody in this All-Star event? We could do so. You need to let me know ASAP before we can talk to them. And we will pull them in immediately. We've got about 3 minutes or so before the All-Star event opens. Qualifying's already set, so that is the thing. These guys are just in here getting some practice and stuff like that done. And then we will go from here over to the All-Star main event. So, hope you guys are ready for it. We're ready for it here. We're not even going to talk about the point situation tonight. Patrick D, somebody said. All right, you want Patrick? We'll pull him in right now. That is a good person to pull in. Why not? Because he is the co-admin here as well. And Patrick Desonier in the number 93 on top of the board. Patrick, you got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Top of the board, man, here in this All-Star Open. That's a big advantage. What can you take from this, especially going in, because you're going to be starting up towards the front here as well?
These cars are completely different than the current car that NASCAR has, and the steering takes a lot to get used to. The whole draft gauge, you can't run away from you can't gap the competitors as easy. It does take a lot more work and a lot more finesse to do so.
This is a 10-lap shootout in the first stage, and then we got another 10-lap shootout. You're going to be starting second here. I'm guessing you're going to be pretty aggressive. I think everybody will be. What's your thoughts on these first 10 laps that we're going to try to do? You're going to be starting alongside Dwayne Hunt, so he's very familiar with everything too, but what's it going to take to be able to get it done? Right now, you're the fastest in practice by 2/100,000th of a second, so it looks like draft is very important.
Draft is very important. Side draft is a big play. Side draft is very, very dominant in these cars. It is crazy how much you can slow down a run of somebody with the side draft.
Okay, also, no fast repairs, or one fast repair, but no tires. I was talking to some guys about this in the lobby a little while ago, and I was talking to them about tires. Hopefully, you don't have to worry about that on that set or last run. But how important are tires in these things? Because like you said, these are a lot different cars than what a lot of guys are used to.
Uh, I don't know where the tires truly stand because the whole first half of the deployment of this car, you weren't seeing a whole ton of tire wear, and you had to pay attention to tire heat. Um, this past week, I ran a race at Darlington, and I started seeing tire wear there. So I don't truly know where it truly stands yet.
I got you. All right, man. Well, good luck. The race is about to begin. You want to give any shout-outs here before we let you go out there? Like I said, I know you're one of the main admins in here, you and Jeff, so the floor's yours, buddy.
Yeah, I obviously put a word out for Infinite Hero. They help all of our wounded veterans and all of our soldier members out there. And then to all my competitors, thanks for helping us put on amazing shows for you guys to watch. Couldn't do it without everyone that's involved.
For sure.
Thanks for you guys for broadcasting it.
Hey, go get it done.
All right,
thanks, buddy. And we're going to be showing Patrick's car here in just a moment. A lot of these guys are running special paint schemes tonight, and we will be showing them cars. And you guys, if you are interested in what their normal cars look like, you can actually go to their website, AmericanSimRacingLeague.com. And you can check out their website. You can see all the information and stuff like that. We're not going to talk too much about the stats and stuff like that. It is time for us to hop down to the big screen, get out of the booth, and you guys can see. We got some new cameras, by the way, here that we're going to be using tonight. Some that have never been seen before. I actually just edited them coming in here. That's why I came in here so early. I've been here for about an hour now editing cameras. So we got some new ones we're going to be using. Of course, we got our Turn It Up cams here as well. We'll be using that for both of our races tonight. But now it is time to look here at your starting lineup as you get a look here on the grid. We're going to show some of these paint schemes as well. And here is the first one. Dwayne Hunt in the number 19. Arizona Laminate. I will speak correctly in a minute. Alongside him, and that is a different paint scheme, by the way, for Dwayne. Alongside him, how about Patrick? That is a very nice looking car. I believe that was made by iWraps. Infinite Hero, of course, on Patrick's car. Always brings very quality paint schemes to the track. Jeff Unich, no paint scheme whatsoever, but he just got that nice looking metallic layer. I love that matte gray look. That's pretty awesome. He'll be in the 89 here tonight. Charlie Woods, and look at that U.S. Postal Service. That's actually pretty neat. Charlie's been getting pretty good here the last few weeks. We'll see how he does. Mike Trevarthen into 31. He's running a new paint scheme as well. Like I said, a lot of different paint schemes here tonight. There's Mark Jenkins, the number 33. His paint scheme's not showing up. He may not have one since this is a new car. There's Ray Poultry driving the, how about that? The Amp Energy Mountain Dew. Haven't seen that in a long time. Levi Poland looks like he's starting from the pits. Brett Adams not gridded up as well. Here's Kyle Vermeer, the U.S. Park Rangers car. That's nice. Derek Beverton, of course, rocking a very nice, painted by me, so I'm going to call it nice, Trackside Esports car. It's got that logo on the side, that star, and of course his famous number 82. Well, I call it famous. Pretty nice looking car. Corey Benton, hoping he gets it done here tonight as well. In the 37, I know we got a lot of Corey fans. And there is the 18 of Tyler Sawville. He was pretty fast in practice. So we'll be watching this as the as the All-Star Open set to get underway here in just a moment. Looking forward to this one. I hope everybody enjoys tonight's race. Of course, you guys see the sponsors up in the top right-hand corner. Clocks by Christopher. We mentioned Infinite Hero that we help promote here, as well as Butt Kicker, as well as Splash and Go Graphics. Make sure you check all of them out. They are an awesome group of guys. Pace truck pulling in. Green flag set to come out here on the racetrack right now. Green flag set to wave. All-Star Open 10 laps here in the first race. Green flag is out. We're underway here for the All-Star Open, that is. First couple laps will be very important here for that 93. He needs to either try to get down or try to pull in front of this 19. Right now, staying side by side is Jeff Unich. Going to be able to take away second. Still, Patrick caught up on the outside. Looks like the outside not doing a big run right now. Once again, this is the next-gen car. So this is the car that NASCAR will be driving next season. How about a big run from the 89? Gets a little bit of block thrown on by Mr. Dwayne Hunt. One thing is, you've got to be careful here. Do not use your fast repair early. That is one thing about this race that you do not want to do. While that works right there, we have another thing because there we go. I don't know what the time limit was, but anyway. Good. Okay, there we go. So back here, once again, it is Dwayne Hunt and Jeff Eunice looking to his outside. Remember, 10 laps here as we come to lap 3. Cross the start-finish line. Jeff looks like he led that lap. Yes, he did on the outside. I was talking about the outside not really doing much. Well, that is a lie because he took the lead and does clear that 19 car. Mike Trevarthen now up on the outside. You see these cars nose to tail. See Derek Pemberton. He is always with us in the booth most of the time. On board with Mr. Pemberton here in that number 82. Getting a big run here, as you see right there. On the 40, big wreck behind him. The 93 and Patrick Descharnier both go around. That is going to require a fast repair, as we will try to look at that. You see Patrick getting out, and I don't know what happened here. It looked like the 46 had a moment. It looked like he just snapped out of the corner. Yeah, he came up. A little bit of contact between him and the 33, and that's what caused it. Derek threading the needle on that one, so some damage is going to be done. Them guys will have to use the fast repair, it looks like. There's another wreck. Pemberton going to go all the way through the grass. There's no way he saves that. The big wreck here at Charlotte. No caution once again. He will just have to ride around here and use that. I'm about to say, if he saves this one, here's a look from above. As Derek Pemberton, I mean, he almost had this, though. I'm not going to lie. I thought he had it saved, and then the grass, unfortunately, made him slide back up in front of some cars. As we stay green here, it is now Dwayne Hunt, Kyle Vermeer. Kyle Vermeer up 8 spots since the drop of the green flag. Right now, it is a 5-car breakaway. These guys just hoping to make it to lap 10 so they can get that checkered flag or end of stage flag, that yellow thrown, so some of these guys can come down and get that repaired. Here we go for third place right now. It is a 3-wide battle, the 89 to 31 to 18. Tyler Sawville, Dwayne Hunt still leading the way here. Kyle Vermeer up into second at the moment. He is up 8 spots from the drop of the green flag. He started back in 10th, so a very nice move right now for the 90 car. Once again, some cars already have been on pit road and are laps down. Not sure what that's going to do as far as the second round. I don't know if they give the guys their last back. I'm not very sure, so that's something I'm not very certain on. But up front, side by side, here comes Sawville in the 18, going underneath this 90 car. 2 laps to go here in heat race. Round 1 of this all-star event. I don't want to say heat race, even though I keep saying it. Somebody will move on to the all-star main, and that is a big accomplishment. No matter how you do. Trust me. Does not matter how you get there as long as you make the show. Here comes the 90 right now. He did clear Sawville for now. We do got a lap car here. It's Corey Benton trying to stay in front of the leaders. Not sure how that's going to work out. I'm not sure if they get the last back or not. I'm going to assume that they probably do, but once again, I'm not sure. So we'll have to wait and see. Now to turn 2 this time. We are coming to the checkered flag here in the first little stage. And we got a good race up front. Here comes the 18. Tyler looking to the outside. He's going to be looking for a big run. Going to be tough to get it. Dwayne Hunt looks to make it on. It's going to be a nose-to-nose finish. Coming to the stripe. Dwayne Hunt makes it into the All-Star event. We'll be talking to him here in just a second. Congratulations, Dwayne Hunt. Very close race there with him and Tyler and Kyle Vermeer. All 3 underneath the blanket in that one. So, with that said, let's bring in Dwayne Hunt here in the 19. Dwayne, it's out of the booth, man. You got a clock?
I do have you.
Eventually, I'll learn to speak English correct. You are the 19. You are up front, making the All-Star race, man. That would have to be exciting because that was a good first little round there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was a little scared there when Jeff got by me. But then I was like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. They were racing, they were pretty good behind me. And then the lap car came off pit road and I had to go high and turn 1 and 2. And it almost ruined my race.
For sure, man. And now this will actually help you, I feel like, in a way. Do you feel like this is an advantage somewhat because you could take that to the All-Star race of what you just learned?
Yeah, I think so. The worst part is I only got 10 laps in, so I only get a little bit of the test there.
For sure, man. Well, good job. Congrats on making the All-Star race. You want to give any shout-outs? Good job by your spotter up there as well.
Yeah, my dad's doing pretty good there. But yeah, Arizona Laminate, we got it. I went down there to block there going to turn 10 the last lap, so that helped.
For sure. Hey, good job, buddy. Congrats on making it.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. Put him back up so he can get up there with his team. Next up, it is time for the second heat race here. Some guys did come down, take that fast repair. Some guys elected to spend a lot of time on pit road, maybe not taking that fast repair. You see Ray Polking there not taking his quick repair, but Derek and Patrick, of course, they had to, as they almost died. It does look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Different. That bright bluish like collar on it with that pink makes it pop out. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty neat. See if Tyler can put it in victory lane here in this one. He was pretty fast that time. We'll see. Anyway, Tyler Sawville, Kyle Premier, Maxwell Barthen, Jeff Eunice, Brad Adams, Derek Pemberton here in your top 6 with Patrick there in 7th, Levi Poland, Charlie Woods, Ray Polking, and the rest of the field will be behind him with Corey Benton and Mark Jenkins. All right, we will get ready to go back green here in just a moment. I have noticed something, though. The pace laps look like they actually are counting for some reason. Not sure why, but it is what it is. Once again, we will be choosing our all-star race winner here. By the way, right now the fastest lap in this race, in case anybody wants to know, is a 29.331, which is set by the 18. So right now, he would make it. Now, if he does win this one, it goes to the next person, which I believe might be Derek Pemberton. That's who it would be. So, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think. Yeah, it would go to Pemberton if Tyler was to win this one, I believe. So, that's some good news for Mr. Pemberton in that 82. Surprise, surprise. So we'll see. I mean, anybody else could also break that, so. So we will be going to lap 25 this time, by the way. So let's get ready to do it here. As the pace truck lights are off. And guys, it is time for us to show some of these new cams off that we got. I hope. I hope they work right. Can't remember which ones I adjusted. Here we go. See the number 18 with the U.S. Park Ranger on his outside, the number 90 of Kyle Premier. We get set to go green flag here. Once again, at the All-Star event here for the ASL Racing Series. Pace truck pulling off to the left. The green flag is out in the air. We're racing here once again for the All-Star Open. One driver trying to make it in here in 10 laps as well. You see right there, Tyler getting a big leap out front. We'll see if that lasts. Sometimes this draft could be big, as Michael Trevarthen and now Derek Pemberton has made a big move. Pemberton trying to figure out a way to get around Kyle Vermeer on the outside. 3 wide behind. Look at Patrick slingshotting both. Wow. There you go. Sorry about that. Had a little blip there, but it's okay. See Michael Trevarthen there as well. There's Kyle Vermeer and Patrick and Derek Pemberton all right there underneath the blanket right now. Nose to tail. Right now, Pemberton does clear the outside of Kyle Vermeer, who falls back a little bit. I feel like we're seeing some faster lap times being put down too. We'll have to wait and see this time, but I feel like we're looking at some really fast lap times. Patrick may be going up there. He's side by side now with Derek, because we got a 4-way battle here for the lead in this All-Star Open event. Yeah, there's some fast laps there. Here comes Pemberton with a big run. Looks like that Tyler going to drop back a little bit. Remember we talked to Patrick earlier, a little bit of bump there from the 82. It's okay. Keeps it going straight. Pemberton now trying to get around the 18. It looks like for now he's going to try to. Not going to be able to clear him just yet. That was close. That was really close between them two. You also see the 23 of Brent Adams. He's a number that we have not called tonight because, remember, he did not grid up, so him and Levi Poland both. Here goes the 82 down into the corner, still side by side, trying to figure out a way to get around this 18 car. You know their foot's wide open right now on the throttle, so nobody's really lifting at the moment. They're trying to sniff the draft just a little bit here, as we got about 6 laps to go, and there you see Pemberton is clear the 18. 18 going to drop down behind him. Levi Poland now side by side with the 23 of Brent Adams as Ray Polking looks on. Once again, up front is nose to tail for first and second. And then you see Patrick now making a move to the inside of Mike Trevarthen. Good racing up front right now in both All-Star Open races that we've had so far in Stage 1 and 2. Once again, sorry about the little lag, guys. It's just bad connection on my end tonight. Here we go. Derek going to push Patrick. Not so long. 3 wide. Now Pemberton drops back down. Here comes Tyler Sawville as well. Mike Trevarthen, Derek Pemberton side by side. These two guys had a little bit of a run in there in practice, but that was all said and done. It was just practice by all means, but we'll see. Patrick able to clear that 31 car for now. Does he stay there? Pemberton getting a little bit of help. Here comes Tyler dropping down behind. Derek trying to take second. Looks like for now he does. Up to the outside over Trevarthen. Patrick throws a block on. Now back to the inside. Still nose to tail out front. Battle still for third place between Trevarthen and Tyler as well. Trevarthen trying to hold on to third. It's going to be tough to do. Depends what this 91 chooses to do with Levi Poland. Levi driving a different paint scheme here tonight as well. Oh, 3 wide, possibly for that spot. Battle up front, side by side for the lead. Pemberton and Patrick both side by side. Nose to tail. Both of these guys have already used their fast repair. Patrick going to make a little bit of contact there with the 82. Out of turn 4. Pemberton looks like he may lead the lap. He does not at the line. Did he lead it? Wrecking behind him. The 23. Derek did lead that lap, as we now got a 6-car battle for the lead. 3 cars on the outside. 3 cars to the inside. Right now, which lane will prevail? That is going to be the question here as we go through turns 3 and 4. Once again, the top two cars have used their fast repair. Patrick coming up, going to make contact with the 82 out of turn 4. Derek tried to squeeze down. He does. Pemberton to the lead here in the All-Star race. Last lap here in All-Star race event number 2. He does give Patrick a little bit of room there. Not going to be able to take it for now. Derek's got to protect this bottom here in 3 and 4. Down the backstretch they go. Pemberton looking for a big win, a lot of momentum. As Patrick now showing the force. Here he comes. Both with the contact. Around goes the 82. Bump and run at Charlotte out of turn 4. It will be Patrick DeSaunier picking up the win in All-Star race number 2. Good racing there. That was fun to watch, boys. That was fun to watch. And I'll be honest, what's going to be more fun is pulling Patrick in right now because Derek's in here. But that was fun to watch. Derek just showing that he's good racing. Congratulating Patrick. That was fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. It's just a bump and run. We've seen it all do it before, so that was fun. We're going to pull Patrick in right now here in this one. That was probably the best race we've seen all season. I'm not going to lie. That was fantastic. Patrick DeSaunier, you got a copy.
Yes, I got you.
Best bump and run I've seen in a long time, man. You and Derek going at it there. You was able to take a big lead early and put a good pass on, I believe it was Tyler. But, man, talk us through that race. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that second heat, I didn't know what to think after the first one and then restarting towards the back.
Yeah, and of course you make it to the All-Star race now. You did get 25, 26 laps or so underneath your belt. Did you learn anything about these cars that could help you in the All-Star main?
You got to hold the bottom. If you slide up from the bottom, it's game over.
For sure. Hey, dude, good job. Proud of you. Way to get the win tonight.
And I wanted to apologize. I don't like racing that way.
Hey,
but you get into
All-Star bit,
something
buddy.
Special. Yeah.
Got to do it. Hey, good job.
All right.
That was awesome. I know he said he didn't like racing that way, and I get it. Derek would have done the same thing, though. I don't want to hear nobody say otherwise. I love Derek to death, but he would have done it. If he wouldn't have, I would have yelled at him. So, we'll see how it goes. I think Derek right now, though, right at the moment, I'm looking at the times. Right now, Tyler Sawville will be in the All-Star main no matter what happens, unless he wins this event by speed for the fastest lap. Then it would go to Derek. So I'm kind of trying to figure out who I want to put in right now for the main event. I mean, right now, I don't want to sound biased, but that race that Derek just had, that was awesome. Like, how could you, not? And that's the thing. It all depends on how this outcome is of this race before I actually have. I do got somebody else in mind. I really do. But I need to see what happens. That's the thing. I need to see what happens in this one before I give everybody my pick. So we're basically going to have like a 10-lap heat race here as well. It ain't going to be 20, unfortunately, but. So, here we go. Pace lights are still on. Let me know. Let me know what y'all thought of that race. That was, honestly, that is a race that people enjoy. Like, you should enjoy that one. If you don't enjoy that one. Here we go. Ready to get one just in a second. Oh, I got X out of that. Sorry, guys. So I got two people in mind that, well, I don't want to say two because that's not fair. I got 3 people in mind, 3 to 4 people in mind that I want to put All-Star race. Kind of wish I could vote all these guys in, I'm not going to lie. That stinks. But once again, sorry for a little bit of a blink there, guys. I don't know what's causing it tonight. It happens sometimes, but ready to get this one underway here, though. As we get ready to turn it up, you guys enjoy this one. It should be fun. I changed the cameras a little bit on this as well. So we'll see what you guys think and know if you like it. As we get ready to come to the green, I'll talk for a minute before we go into it, but as we get ready to go to the green, the pace truck ready to drop in up front, the 18 to 31. We'll see if Tyler Sawville can hold on here. Is it Sawville or Sayville? Anyway, pace truck taking a left down pit road. Green flag set to come out as we are last stage here in the All-Star event. Green flag out of the air. Big wreck happening behind these guys as we go back live and away from the Turn It Up cam. I'm not sure who exactly that was, but it was a pretty big wreck there. It looked like Ray Polking was one of them guys involved, and it looked like Charlie Woods both involved in a big wreck. Up front, it is a battle with 3 cars right now. Tyler Sawville, Jeff Eunice, Mike Trevarthen. Mike's starting to put a little bit of pressure here on. A little bit of contact there as well for 6 between Levi Poland and Brent Adams. Right now, we stay up front with the top 3. As we watch them head down into turn 2, exit of turn 2. 6 laps to go next time at the line. These other guys are starting to close in this gap as well. Looking at the last laps, yeah, they are closing in a little bit. That is Derek and Kyle. It looks like they could be closing in. The more these guys race, the quicker they will close in. As Kyle Ramirez starting to close that gap quite a bit. But Tyler Sawville still out front in this one. As now, Trevarthen looks underneath Jeff Unich. Once again, it all comes down to this. If Tyler wins, by the way, his fastest lap will be void, so he will make it in by winning. And then I believe it will go to Pemberton with the second fastest lap. Actually, it might go to Mark Jenkins, to be honest. Because he put on a 3.72, so yeah, we go to Mark Jenkins, who would make it actually, and then Pemberton. So, all right. Here we go. 4 laps to go here in this one. As nothing's really changed yet as far as this area goes. Pemberton's trying to close the gap up. Not going to be able to. Kyle Vermeer really starting to force it a little bit and start to close some of this gap up. He's about 6/10. He does have a little bit of this draft, but here comes a big run from the 89 and the 31. Tyler needs to hang on here. Side by side for second place. That's exactly what Tyler Sobville wants. White flag is out in the air. For Tyler Sobville, trying to make it to the All-Star event. Down the backstretch he goes to Michael Trevarthen, putting a lot of pressures, trying to close the gap up. Vermeer was able to take third. Here comes Trevarthen with the big run. Not going to be able to get there. Tyler Sobville cashes his way into the All-Star event. With that said, Mark Jenkins will also make the All-Star event by having the fastest lap of the race, I think. And then my All-Star vote will go to none other than Derek Pemberton because he definitely deserved it after what happened in race 2. That's not being biased, it's just being honest. He raced really good, and then a bump and run costed it with a little bit of damage, hurt him. So we're going to talk to Tyler right now. Let me double check this. Hold on. We will talk to Tyler in just a minute. And let's do this right now. Let's bring in Tyler. Talk to him real quick. I know he had somebody here that really liked his car and stuff like that, so we'll talk to him. Tyler, it's Adam up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, good racing here tonight. You actually led 21 laps, which is pretty impressive, but coming up short a couple times on them stages, but was able to get it done in stage 3. It looked like you was pretty fast. And compared to where you started, man, that has to be pretty good.
Yeah, I was pretty happy that I was able to get up to the front, starting shotgun on the field there. Just great to be able to be moving on to the All-Star race.
For sure, man. Did you learn anything about these cars that could help you in that race?
I did. It's a different animal than what the Cup cars usually do here. So hopefully I'm able to help out my teammates and hopefully we'll be able to put on a show in the All-Star race.
For sure, man. Hey, good job. Any shout-outs or anything you want to give out before we let you go get ready for that?
Yeah, just shout out those guys and shout out Arch Telecom for putting their name on the hood.
Awesome, man. Hey, car looked good. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. We'll pull him back up and bring in my vote for the All-Star event. Mr. Derek Pemberton, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this because you normally broadcast with me, but I hate saying that because you definitely deserve this one in my personal opinion. And Derek, you know as well as I am, I'm the most critical of you. Congratulations on making the All-Star race, man. I know you wanted to win for sure. I don't blame you at all. But talk us through it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I had a lot more respect for Patrick, but after watching the replay,
Whatever.
no, I went back and I watched it, and I'm all for bump and runs. Like the way that it sounded like he just got to me. But going back and watching it, wouldn't have been the way I would have done it. Now, would I have done a bump and run? Absolutely. But the way he went about doing it, there's other ways he could have done it where I just, not a fan of it. and so I got the chance to get him back. I still got the chance to make it. Still got a chance to go win this thing. I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, we're looking at all the guys who are in,
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
who are all in the main. So I mean, battling for last place ain't gonna be the worst thing in the world. But no, it's just
Did you just say bad?
battling for last.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's just I mean, it's great. I mean, we just didn't have anything right there in the last run. I mean, tires were shot. Having to save the car twice. Sliding everywhere. The tires were shot into that final stage. So I mean, still to bring it home. Fifth in that final stage, or wherever I finished. It was still pretty good. So hopefully we can go in here and I don't know if I can make top 10. I consider that a win.
Hey, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for picking you, so I really hope that you do well.
Yeah, just have the mentality I have.
I'm really gonna get. I understand if I do, I get it, but I think honestly, I feel like I picked actually a really good pick on this one for once.
Yeah.
Like, because to be honest, I know that you're not happy with Patrick. I get it. That was one of the best races I've got to broadcast this season.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I'm being honest.
it was a great race, and like I knew the bump was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's kind of why I gave him kind of the room, but he didn't take it, so I took it away from him because I figured. I mean, I was expecting him to be there, and then I just happened to see that car, and I'm on the white line, and I see that car dip lower than me, and I knew it was coming, and I tried to get away from him, and I did everything I could to get away from it, and it just wasn't. It wasn't enough.
For sure, buddy. Shout you want to give out before we let you get ready for this one?
Well, yeah, I got to thank Trackside for being on the hood with probably one of the best.
That sounds so biased now that I actually think about it.
Hey, look, it's on the hood. We're gonna roll with it. Yeah, just got to thank. I mean, got a great looking car. Fortunately, we brought home with some damage, but yeah, I got to thank that. Got to thank everyone at Overtake, and now let's go try to win us some. Let's go try to win whatever we win. If we win the All-Star race, so whatever that is, let's go win that.
Hey, that was fun to watch. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Yep, see you, brother.
Thanks, buddy. All right, guys. So you see basically my desktop right now. Not a lot going on. We are waiting for the other session to come up for the All-Star event. Once again, I hope nobody thinks that I'm a biased pick with that. Like, honestly, I just felt like he deserved it because what happened in the second race with him and Patrick, that great race we seen. To be honest, it was very close. I about picked Jeff, and then I honestly about picked Kyle Vermeer. Was going to be my other pick because he was right there in the top as well. So it could have went, and then Trevarson, of course, it really could have went either way. And I think the world of Michael Trevarson. So if he would have got in, if I'd have picked him, like I wouldn't, have said anything bad by any means. I feel like he could have got it here. But congratulations to Derek on doing so. But anyway, we'll go get ready to do this one. We'll wait for the session to come up. So you guys just hang tight, and we'll be back here in just a minute. Actually, I think we're pretty much ready now. So we'll load in and get everything set up, and we'll be back here in just a second. Thanks. All right, guys, back here for the All-Star race. It is time for the ASL All-Star Racing Series as we get set to go. And boy, if it's anything like that first open, or them opens we just had, we're in for a treat. The main event here has 13 race winners, plus 5 open transfers. So we got 18 drivers that are eligible to race in this. Whether all of them sure or not, I'm not sure. Stages, of course, are 15, 15, and 30. So there you go. You got a 15, 15, and 30. They are running a small fuel tank, so there's a lot less fuel in this. So be ready for a green flag pit stop that will happen during the final stage. One set of tires and also one fast repair. I'm guessing caution laps are actually turned on in this, so if a wreck happens, caution will probably come out. I'm guessing. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty certain that they are. So we'll have to wait and see. But who really knows? So we're ready to go here in just a moment. Once again, thanks to all our great sponsors. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed that first race. It was pretty fun, not gonna lie. As we get set to go here in just a moment from the ASL All-Star race. Right now, we got about, 15 drivers in here. Bentley, Glasser, now we're seeing some big boy names pop in. No offense to the open guys whatsoever. But we are starting to see some bigger names. But look right there in second. We got one of our open drivers sitting second right now on the board in Dwayne Hunt. Tyler sitting fifth. Do not count these open drivers out. With these stages, one of these guys could win this. I'm going to be honest. One of these open guys. Mark Jenkins making it in. I'm glad Mark made it in. I'm going to be honest. Because when I was told I was going to pick the All-Star winner, Mark came into my mind when I seen that he was going to make it. I was like, I kind of want to put Mark in just because he's been in the league for a long time now. And I like Judy, who comes in here and watches him race and all that stuff. And I was really tempted to put Mark in if he didn't make it. But luckily he did. Patrick, great job with him and Derek both. I know both of them guys have thoughts on what happened. But I do not hate the move Patrick made. I know Derek's not happy. I would have made the same move. I'm going to be honest. I probably would have went below I probably would have put all fours on apron and just wrecked him. Going to be honest. It's the All-Star Open. You got to do what you got to do to make it in. I mean, so I know that ain't going to make some people happy like Derek. And I get that too. If it had been me, I would have been mad. So, but it was fun for us to watch. That's for sure. So we'll see how it is here at the All-Star race as we get set to get ready to go. So we'll see how it plays out here with about a minute and 40 seconds before we get ready to go back to racing here. Qualifying has been set already. The order set. We will go over that here in just a moment. Of course, there is a lot of different paint schemes. There's one in particular I really like, and that is the 15 of Josh Connors. I'm a big fan of his. I haven't got to look at everybody, so I'm hoping we get some different ones for sure. I know Matt's is driving a different one, I believe. I believe Ringler might be in one. And how about Dwayne Hunt going to the top of the board? That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. That's awesome. Like I said, I would not mind seeing an open driver win this. I think that would be neat to be able to say that. And he does got a little bit more, confidence in this race because where he had that race in the last one. And he won. He only got 10 laps in. I get that, but he did win the very first All-Star Open race. And even so, he learned a little bit more, I think, than these guys did. Because these guys did not get to practice with big packs until now. Oh, it is what it is. And we'll take from there. Hunter Waters checking in. Where? Hunter, you're missing tonight, ain't you? Yeah. No, he's not. He's 6th place right now. Let's say, I think he's driving a different paint here as well. So here we go. We'll look at some of the cars and stuff as the grid gets ready to get set. We will do that here momentarily. As the announcer talks over me in the background, it's okay. All right, let's get this grid set. Let's get ready to go racing. We'll hop down to the big screen and do it again here in just a moment. Practice comes to an end. Dwayne Hunt will be your fastest here in the final practice for the All-Star main race. This is the All-Star event for the ASL series. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Up on the front row, it is going to be Todd Craig, Jesse Bennell, Todd Guess, Hunter Waters, Josh Connors, Jason Mullis, Adam Matt, Steve Enos, Bentley Glasser, Johnny Avila. We'll go through all these anyway because we want to see the paints. But Trent Ringler, Dwayne Hunt, Patrick DeSaunier, Tyler Sawville, Mark Jenkins, and Derek Pemberton. Up front, you guys can see some cars starting to grid up. How about that 33 car? Mark Jenkins running a singular wireless. Somebody got a paint, by the way. Because that last paint he had was a little weird looking. It was a default paint. But anyway, there is your look at that paint scheme by Todd Craig. Oh, my goodness. That is awesome. I'm not going to lie. Todd Craig up on the front row. You got Jesse Bennell up in his ABS installation. Number 96, Todd Guess. How about the Busch Light, number 5? That's sick looking as well. Hunter Waters. Hunter driving a number 7 Superflow, by the way, which is, if I'm not mistaken, from Days of Thunder. That's cool. There's Josh Connors. Oh, he didn't run the chrome one I was looking for, but still a nice paint either way. The Elwood Fire Equipment Company, of course. Jason Mullis right beside him in the 35. Keep your eye on Jason, by the way. He's got a shot to win this thing. There is Adam Matson, the reverse Max Pappas car paint here tonight. Steve Enos, the 27. Bentley Glasser. Like I said, some of these paints are very generic because this car has not been out very long. So there's Trent Ringler in the 26. Dwayne Hunt in the 19. Patrick in the 93. Of course, we've seen him win stage 2. There's Tyler Sawville winning stage 3. Mark Jenkins in the 33 and the Trackside Esports Vote driver, number 82, Derek Pepper. That car looks sick at night. I'm not even going to lie. That is awesome looking. I did a good job on that. I got to toot my own horn on that one. So, we will take a trip around here. It's a 2-lap, I believe. Get everybody all dialed back up here and get ready to go racing in just a minute. Who you guys got in this All-Star event? I do not have a favorite by any means in this one, so I'm not sure what to expect. It'll be neat if Todd Craig is able to win this, though. It'll be pretty cool to see. Or one of these open guys. There is the 21 driver, Todd Craig, ready to go here in just a moment. As we wait for the pace truck to drop down his first lap, by the way. I think I'm actually on my wrong screen again. Yeah, I might have to fix some stuff. But anyway, we'll stay here for now. Here we go. Ready to get this one underway here once again. For the All-Star race for the American Sim Racing League. Pace truck drops in. Green flag is waiting out in the air. We're racing here. All-Star race night here for the American Sim Racing League. Todd Craig up front. Just down on the outside. Cars are starting to shuffle a little bit here. And that is not supposed to be that theme either. That is actually the wrong one again. Eventually I will learn how to click the right one. Three wide right now for P2. And it looks like Josh Connors. Contact 96. Jesse Harden to the wall. He's going to drop back a lot. You see cars shuffling here. 3 wide all around. I don't know where that came from, but there was some contact made in this one. Oof. That is not going to be friendly with some of these guys. Uh-oh, big wreck. Round goes Mark Jenkins. 7 car also involved. No caution as of yet, did I see? We stay green. I'm going to say we're staying green for now. I want to make sure, but we will get a look at this replay. We're going to hop on board here with Derek Pemberton. I'll see you. He had a moment here. Well, there's your miss of the race. Derek and Steve Eunice both. Very impressive driving. And we are staying green, so no cautions here in this heat, or in stage 1. Trent Ringler was involved. Multiple cars was involved. Looks like Dwayne Hunt also got involved in it. Todd Guest, Hunter Waters. I believe the 24 got involved. How about up front? We got Patrick DeSaulnier, your heat race number 2 winner, up in 3rd. Adam Matz now side by side with the driver to 93. We also got up front Todd Cray still holding on to the lead. You see that heavy smoke coming out of these cars all over the place right now. It is very hard to figure out what is going on. I mean, literally, there's so much stuff happening around the track. Right now, our top 4 has kind of broken away here with Jason Mullis in 5th, Tyler Sobville in 6th. He is the 18. Dwayne Hunt a lap down. There's Derek Pemberton right now in 7th. You see the 5 slow, sadly underpowered, getting lapped here by the 21. Here comes the 15 to 93. Here comes the 93. Patrick DeSaulnier looking underneath. Josh Connors down the back stretch here on lap 5. Once again, this is a 15-lap race here, so keep that in mind. As you see the swap over, Josh Connors leads lap 5. Patrick DeSaulnier are going to take away 2nd as well. Todd Craig dropping back here as Adam Matz takes over P3. Can we see an All-Star Open race winner lead a lap? That would be impressive for not only me, but for all these All-Star Open guys, to show that they definitely belong here. It's a cool looking view there as you see Patrick DeSaulnier. He's going to get a big run here underneath Josh Connors out of turn 4. Patrick DeSaulnier looks to lead the lap. He will lead the lap. He's going to take the lead. Patrick into 93 into Infinite Heroes Chevrolet. Takes the lead into turn number 1. Still side by side. Here comes Adam Matz trying to take P2 as well. Looks like Matt's going to be able to take it out of turn number 2 this time as well. As not so close, actually. Side by side still. Patrick loves what he sees. He wants these guys to race a little bit. Maybe even make a little bit of contact. Who knows? He would love to be able to walk out of here with a stage win in the All-Star race. Connor's still side by side here with Adam Matz. As we continue racing here on lap 8, Patrick DeSaulnier is just pulling away here in this stage so far. And now Matz will clear the number 15. Jason Mullis getting hooked up here with the 18 of Tyler Sawville. Once again, Derek Pemberton back in 7th. He's just back here riding. He got that to lose. Why not? Of course, this stage will end here on lap 15. Keep that in mind. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Hope everything's good. You see Mark as well in this. He's on the lead lap right now, which is good. That's one thing. If you was involved in that wreck, you really need to stay on the lead lap. And for people wanting to know, as we have a little bit of connection issue, to pop back up. There you go. And for people wanting to know, this is the next gen car. So this is the car that NASCAR drivers will be racing next year into real life stuff. So this is the next gen car. That's why you see a lot of different paints and stuff. Of course, it's the All-Star race as well. As you see Hunter Waters unfortunately getting past, and will go 2 laps down in this one. But just FYI, you will see these cars real life next year on the track, as we are on lap number 11 right now. Patrick's still out front here in heat race, stage number 1. This could be big for the driver in the 93. A lot of confidence, especially for him. I told you all I wasn't going to bring up the regular season, but this is a big opportunity to be out front of these guys. He's leading like he is. He's actually led a few laps now, 6 laps to be exact. And also, while I'm thinking about it, one thing, these tires, you're going to see some of these cars get to that apron, use that blue line right there. That helps the car rotate the center really well. So keep that in mind as you start to see Josh Connors and Adam Matz go at it here for second. They've closed the gap here on the 93. Patrick would love to hold on to win this stage. I'm not going to lie. As long as they keep that car on the bottom, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to. Connor's going to have to get a big run to the outside in order to make a pass. Now, if 15 bumps him, or does that, he can take it away. And it looks like Connor's going to go for the lead here out of turn 2. Matt's also trying to take second. Josh Connors back to the lead. Mr. Elwood himself in the 15 car. 2 laps to go in this stage as we begin lap 14. One guy we have not talked about is Johnny Avila in the 63. That's still a guy on the lead lap. You better watch out for the 63 in this race, just being honest. I think everybody knows that. How about Patrick going back to the point on the bottom using the 21 of Todd Cray. Todd pushing Patrick. Todd now looking to take over second place. Good battle here in stage 1 for this race. Coming to the stripe this time to begin lap 15. I think this will end the stage, or do we complete this lap? We'll have to wait and see. The stage may be over. We'll just have to wait and see when the caution flag flies to end this stage. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the white flag lap here in this stage. So we will be waiting here for this one to go to the yellow. Down into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Patrick able to hold on, coming to the start-finish line. Looks like Patrick should win this stage. At the stripe, Patrick DeSaunier, Josh Connors, and there you see the yellow. Patrick DeSaunier wins stage 1. Josh Connors, Todd Craig, Adam Matz, Tyler Sobville. How about that? Patrick using that white number 93 car to put out front. We'll talk to him once again. We've literally talked to this guy 3 times tonight. I've never interviewed somebody that much in my life. And what's impressive is 2 of them guys inside the top 3, I believe, was teammates. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Either way, we're going to talk to him right now. Patrick, it's Adam up in the booth, man. You got a copy.
Yes, I do, Adam.
3rd time we have talked to you tonight, and this is the best I've seen you drive. Is there just something about this car you like?
I didn't tell anyone I drive this car every Tuesday.
It shows. Man, I mean, honestly, you're at 12 spots. Talk us what it's like, because you got to drive up through that wreck that happened, and you also had to use the draft. Tell us about this car and driving it.
It is very draft dominant. If you, like I said earlier, if you miss the bottom, it doesn't like anywhere else besides the bottom.
For sure. Of course, we still got stage 2 and then the big stage coming up where we know pit road's going to get busy and stuff like that, but it looks like you're coming down pit road, man. Hey, good job. Go see what you can do here in stage 2. We'll be watching you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy. We'll move him back up. I don't want to mess up his pit stop, so I don't know if this is scheduled tire stop. I think that maybe. I mean, everybody came down, so maybe Phil only? I don't really know. I believe this is Phil only, if I'm not mistaken. You don't want to take tires right now. I mean, you see some guys on pit road. So, yeah, it is Phil only in this one. Dwayne Hunt staying out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to have to come back in. So that's interesting. All right, so we'll get ready to go back green here in just a moment. All right, we'll be waiting for the pace truck to come back down pit road here very shortly. Unfortunately, by the way, it looks like Trent Ringler is done. And you see the 7, of course, we know he's going to come back in. That's Hunter Waters. And it does look like Dwayne Hunt will be coming back in here as well. So that's going to give this lead over to none other than the 18. Tyler Sobville going to be up front alongside units who just took the lead. No, it will be Tyler and then Steve, I believe. Or will it be Steven and Tyler? It might be Steven and Tyler and then Patrick. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. I was just thinking. Nah, let's say I don't think you could pit in the second stage and actually pit early and then come and beat these guys out of pit road. I don't think you'd be able to do that. But getting ready to go green here in just a minute. Pace truck dropping in as we get set. By the way, Steve Eulers going down pit lane. Green flag is out. It messed up this whole start everywhere. That's a wild one. Anyway, Tyler Sawville out front. Adam Mastow second. Patrick DeSaunier third. Followed by Josh Connors, Todd Guest, Jason Mullis, Jesse Bonnell, and more. Let's see how this all plays out. Up front, coming to lap 21, it is Tyler Sawville. By the way, it's another 10-lap event, so around lap 30 or so, we'll see the yellow flag being thrown once again. Side by side, I'm telling you, man, Patrick has something here for these guys. And I don't think none of us expected that. I'm just being honest and calling it fair, but we got a 3-wide battle here for second place. How about Todd Guest saying, I'm sick and tired of getting wrecked. I'm going to take second. Patrick right now caught in the middle. He's going to fall in behind Adam Matz. So now Todd Guest goes to P2. Matt's P3. Patrick P4. Jesse Bonnell trying to take over that P4 spot. Jesse at 96. How about Mark Jenkins as well? He's starting to race pretty hard here with the 15 of Josh Connors. They work out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Coming to lap 24 next time by. It is time for us to turn it up here on Trackside Esports once again. You guys enjoy. This should be a pretty good one. guys are looking live here at Todd Guest, Mark Jenkins, Jesse McNeil. It is Mark Jenkins trying to take over second, side by side as we ride on board with Jesse down the backstretch. Here they come. Right at your screen, the orange number 33 is Jenkins, the 96 is Jesse. Into turn number 3, it is side by side as the singular, I want to say singular wireless, but it's actually not anymore. Anyway, out of turn 4, it is Mark Jenkins still going to have a nose out on Jesse, not by much. And then, of course, you got the lap car slowly up in front of Hunter Waters. They need to stay out in front a little bit longer if they can to get that lap back. But out of turn 4 or 2, you do see Mark Jenkins. That is a name we have not mentioned a lot this season, whether it be the normal or not. Mark making it in here on speed, by the way, and he is showing why he made it in here on speed for the All-Star race. He was in the open. Now he is in the main, and here he is up in second place right now as we see the battle for third starting to take shape. As you see, Patrick now is taking a peek, looking underneath this 96 machine. Patrick riding that blue line. That's one thing a lot of guys do not understand. You can ride that blue line here. There is a ton of grip if you hit it just right, but you got to be careful because if you miss it, it will shoot you up the track. Out of turn 4 this time, Todd Guest trying to hold on. He's got one more lap to do so. As we see the 33, Mark Jenkins putting a lot of pressure here on to win stage number 2. Once again, stages here tonight in the All-Star race that does not happen in the regular season. Todd Guest looking for the checkered flag here to end stage 2. Out of turn, or into turn 3, out of turn 4. Looks like checkered flag is going to be out this time for the driver of the 5. Todd Guest, we will wait. There it is. Todd Guest wins stage number 2. Good for him. Hit a moment there in that first stage. It messed him up, if I ain't mistaken. I don't think he has any fast repairs, so we'll be talking to him here in just a moment. As we get set to go, we will let him pit this time before we talk to him. I don't want to pull him in too early and not let them pit or have a chance to pit. So now in this stage, guys, coming up, these guys will pit here and take gas, but they will actually have to pit again in about 15 laps or so. They have to have a green flag pit stop. That's going to be interesting to see how that works out for a lot of guys. I mean, do you take tires here? Or do you have to save them for the final stage? Man, if I could take tires here, I mean, there's a chance I'm taking tires here and only gas only in the pits. Just being honest, especially if I'm towards the back. I mean, I don't know. There's just a chance. You got to do everything you can here because it's an all-star event. Why not try to mix it up? You may not win, but it's a shot. So we're going to talk to Todd Guest here, by the way, in just a moment. We want to let him hit pit road. I need to make sure he's actually on. I don't know if he's actually in TeamSpeak or not. He may not be. So, yeah, it looks like he is not. So, we will not be talking to Todd Guest, which is okay. We'll probably talk to Mark Jenkins, actually, in this, after this pit stop. I want to make sure we talk to somebody, so. Here they come down pit lane. It'll be a big race off pit lane here. Oh, Jesse missed his box. Mark already done it away, and you do see tires being put on by some of these guys. That means that they are thinking about it. Do you want 4 tires? Derek Pemberton not taking tires as well. That could be beneficial, not taking tires. It may hurt them, but Mark Jenkins, however, will be out front now after just finishing in stage, or finishing second in stage 2. It's Marcus had him up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Finishing second there in stage 2, man. It looked like that you was really starting to come into your own and actually having a good chance at winning that stage, and just ran out of time. But tell us about driving these cars, man. You made it in with the fastest lap of the last race and from the open, and here you are now going to be leading this back to the green here in the final stage.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this car. I'm sure like everyone else here at American Sim Racing, but yeah, I probably burned my tires up a little too quick there. Hopefully not too much. We'll see.
Yeah, and I don't want to give no strategy types away, so I'm not going to talk about the pit stop, but it's going to be interesting. You guys have to pit in the final stage as well. Have you thought about anything about that yet?
Yeah, just fuel. I already took my tires, so I got what I got, and hopefully I can hold these boys off.
Hey, I like the strategy call. Hey, dude, good job. You want to give me shout outs before we let you go?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to everyone in this league. It's always fun to race with these guys. Of course, my spotter, my mom. Thanks, Mom,
That's
for
awesome.
helping me out, and you, man, for making this fun.
Hey, dude, you do a great job. I was just talking about you in the open. Keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy. There you go. He got his mom spotting him. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Hey, shout out to his mom, dude, Judy. That's awesome. I love that. So I've heard of a lot of people spotting. And I've never heard of somebody's mom spotting them. So Judy, that is awesome. That's an LVP move. That's pretty cool. My mom would just sit there. She wouldn't say nothing. She'd probably smack me in the head if I wrecked. So that's okay. Maybe you smack him in the head if he wrecks. I don't know. Base truck ready to drop in here. Final stage of the race set to get underway. Strategy going to be big in this final stage. We had some guys stay out. Derek Pemberton actually came back in, took tires, I believe. So that was interesting. I'm not sure what that was about. Green flag out in the air. Maybe he's got a plan I don't know about. Caution will not count here, so be ready for anything that can happen. You see Patrick taking over third. You see the 27 of Steve Eunice there. Remember, he took no tires. So keep that in mind. There you see Mark Jenkins getting past here, unfortunately. He has not taken tires yet either, so keep that in mind. You're going to see a lot of these guys with 4 fresh tires pull out here and kind of, go by these guys that did not take tires, but it's all going to come down to when they have to pit, because they're going to probably have to take tires. If I'm not mistaken, they have to. Can't remember if they have to take tires. I believe they do, but I'm not certain. So we'll see. Oh, big move here. Patrick looking underneath. Not going to be able to get there yet. Oh, he's going to slide up and try not to get to the 96 of Jesse Bennell. Todd Guest going to lead this lap as well. Oh, big wreck. The 5. Did he get the bump? We're going to have to go back and replay this one. They are shuffling everywhere right now. Here go. Oh, my gosh, Derek. So close. Derek passing a couple people here. We're going to go back here and look at this. Did he get a bump from Patrick here? Into turns 1 and 2. No, I think he actually came down a little bit there. Man, this is just the all-star event. That's the thing. Patrick sending it in really deep here. And the 5 was arcing it. And guys, we can do that one. Patrick out front in the lead. All right, Patrick being aggressive. I like it. I don't know if that was him or Todd that caused that one. I'm not going to predict what I think, but either way. It could go either way on that one. Todd definitely not happy, though, and roughly so, I'm sure. So right now, we got a lot of cars out front, 5 to be exact. These guys still have to hit pit road. They're going to be doing so very soon. That's going to be interesting when that happens. A little bit further back, you see Derek Pemberton now. He's starting to go just a little bit here as he battles the 18 of Tyler Sobville right in front of Jesse Bennell out of turn 4. Derek looking to the inside. He's going to follow this 18, it looks like. Maybe try to get a run here on the 35 of Jason Mullis. Yes, he does. Both cars. Unfortunately for Jason, he dropped back a little bit. Jason did not take tires. Yes, he did. So Jason dropping back quite a bit there. Now this group tries to run down this front group right here. As you see, Patrick still out front in the lead. Josh Connors now second. Todd Cray third. And it is Mr. Adam Matz in P4 with Steve Units riding right there in 5th place. Now keep in mind, Steve Units not taking tires. I think he took 2 tires only. So And that is a thing you could do. I mean, if you don't have to take 4 tires, 2 is not a bad option. But we still got pit stops to happen. You have to pit under green. That is the thing. Patrick would love to be able to win this all-star race. You talk about, and I don't want to call it an upset after I've seen him race tonight and how well he's done. Right now, he is out front, leading some of the best drivers in the ASL series. Patrick's no slouch by any means. He's a pretty good driver, so I don't want to take nothing away from him by any means by saying that it would be a surprise if he won, because it really wouldn't be. He definitely deserves to win, but he just hasn't had the greatest luck. Something about that car, though, it makes him fast, that's for sure. There's a rumor going around that these guys may be running some next gen next season, and if that is the case, if Patrick's racing like this, good gosh, we're going to have a different field. Derek is closing the gap here as well. So is Tyler. Both now 5th and 6th. The 18 and 82 closing the gap up here very quickly. Things ain't done just yet, that's for sure. Now, we are 15, coming to 16 laps, actually, from, right now we're at 17, coming to 16 to go next time by. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, because pit roads should be getting ready to get busy with cars coming down to take gas. Todd Cray a little slow. Derek got to check up. Yep, cars coming to pit road to 15 to 93. Pit road going to be very tight. That was a very tight entrance there for them 3 guys. I hope they got slowed down in time. I do not know. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So another 96 82 is going to have to run down the 9 and 18. See Patrick in his box. Checking. Yep, he did make it. So he is down and away. No tires for the 93. No tires for the 15. I did see someone getting tires, though. Steve Unit's taking 2 tires. Could be big. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. I don't know if tires are going to be that big of a factor with only 10 laps or so left. Tyler Sawville on pit road. We'll be seeing Adam Mash, Jesse Bennell, Derek Pemberton, Dwayne Hunt hit pit road here very soon as well. Here they come. On the brakes. Oh, Derek making contact. Derek definitely going to get caught speeding there. He got it way too hot on the pit road. Up front, Adam Matz still out front to lead. Adam Matt's probably going to be hitting pit road here anytime, same as Dwayne Hunt. I do want to mention Derek Pemberton did get a speeding penalty in the 82. Unfortunately, going to end his championship. Unfortunately, going to end the All-Star race for him. He did not get caught in entry. He actually got caught in the middle of pit road, so that is interesting. But either way, good showing for Derek. At least he made the All-Star main. I mean, that's pretty impressive, and he competed, so good for him. $11 laps to go at the line. Right now we got 2 cars on the lead lap. That is it. And we will be waiting right here to see Adam Matz come down pit lane. He has yet to come down, him and Dwayne Hunt. You see Dwayne in a lot of traffic right now. Well, he's not in a lot. He's actually at the back of this, so it's going to be big to watch right here. Patrick out front leading this little group. Could be your race for the win here soon. Something we will watch very closely. As this right here is for 3rd position. Matt's elected not to come down that time. and Dwayne Hunt not coming down that time. I will say our All-Star Open drivers have done phenomenal tonight. The 5 that made it honestly did a really good job. I don't think anybody expected them to be where they are and done the job they've done tonight. By the way, guys, we will only be interviewing most likely just first place tonight, just because this is the All-Star race. Unless it's a really close finish, of course, but that'd be the only way we interview second. So I just want to point that out to everybody. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. The 9 car still staying out. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. I always thought everybody's definitely going to have to pit. So Adam Matt's staying out, and he's about to give up the cars that have went a lap down. You see it right there. As Patrick and Josh Connors both getting their laps back here the hard way. Tyler Sawville also going to be getting back. Todd Cray also going to be getting his back here shortly as well. Now, here's what worries me. I don't know if the 9 can get down yet. If these guys have to pit all of a sudden, that's something we're going to watch. See Patrick moving up to the higher line. Josh Connors is going to be able to take over that spot. Now the 18 Tyler Sawville also taking over that spot. Todd Cray maybe taking over that spot. Steve Unich, that's who you better be watching. Steve Unich has a little bit fresher tires than these guys in that 27. Oh, he puts the door to this 93 in the wall. Oh. Patrick not going to be happy about that, but that is the All-Star race. I mean, right here's going to be what I think will wind up being your race lead. Is right here what we're watching right now between these guys. And you see Steve Unich, he is going. With them two tires he took is playing a big factor right now. 5 laps to go. And here comes Dwayne Hunt and Adam Mast down pit road. They will probably take gas only, I would guess. This all should really cycle out, and Steve Unich is going to be up front with a lead and extending here just a little bit. Four laps to go at the stripe next time by. And there is their 4 laps to go. 12 lead changes here in this race, by the way, which is pretty impressive. I don't think I expected. Actually, it's got to go to 13 because it still showed Dwayne Hunt as our race leader. So it will be 13 lead changes here in momentarily. Battle for second still there with Tyler Sawville, Josh Connors, and Todd Cray. It's going to be tough for these guys to run down Steve. You're just looking at lap times. I mean, last time by, Unich was still faster by about a 10th over these guys, and that's because the 2 fresh tires playing a factor here in this All-Star race. And it has been a good one, that's for sure. Three laps to go at the line. There it is. Steve Unich, I don't think anybody really counted him out, but who knows? Oh, what is going on here? You see him breaking the draft. He does not want Tyler to draft off of him a little bit. That actually kind of scared me. I thought something happened to his car. Now, does he have enough to make it to the end as well? That is going to be very close. I think he should, since since Matts and Bunnell went a little bit further. So looking for the white flag this time. Steve Unich trying to go to the lead. Tyler Sawville still second. Josh Connors third. Todd Cray fourth. White flag out of the air here in the All-Star Race. By the way, next week the chase will begin for these guys. Or the playoffs will begin. We will not be live anymore this week. Actually, I take it back. We will be live on. We will be live Tuesday, and then we'll be live on Wednesday, I believe, as well, and then Friday. There you go. Out of turn 4. Steve Unit's going to pick up the All-Star Race victory here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the American Sim Racing League. And there you see him going through the grass, going to hopefully not wreck the car. He's going to wreck the car anyway. That's okay. Steve Units picks up the victory, a big victory here. The tire changes he made was absolutely huge for him. So congratulations to Steve Units picking up a big victory here tonight as he's trying not to wreck. Oh, gosh. That's okay. He can wreck. Well done by Steve. And we're going to talk to him right now. Here in this one. Steve, you didn't Adam Chapman up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah.
Just tear it up. It's okay. You ain't running these cars anymore this season. Man, tell us about that. Pit stops, once again, worked out in your favor. The 2-tire stop paid really big dividends here at the end of this one.
Yeah, I was thinking about running that strategy. Took left sides at the halfway break, and then the right sides under the green there. Before the race, I was thinking about it and kind of was talking myself out of it. But then with that wreck on the first stint, I was far enough behind. I knew I kind of had nothing to lose, so I just went really slow and saved the right sides. And then on that second stint, something happened with the timing and scoring, and it put me in first place when it shouldn't have. So Patrick said, go ahead and run down pit road so no one gets a black flag. So then it was like, okay, well, second stint, I had no shot at anything, so I just took it easy there too and helped keep the right sides a little fresher. And then so I took the left sides at halfway, and it was definitely tighter, but I was able to keep up just well enough. And there's also a wreck, I think, that thinned everybody out a bit, so kind of was a really perfect scenario. And then got the right sides under green, loosened the car up just a little bit, and I was a little worried at first because I was about 2 seconds behind and wasn't really making much headway, and then slowly started chipping away. And then once I got the draft, it was like lights out. I think it picked up like 3/4 of a second or something like that, and then it was just it was done from there. Cool. So strategy worked out. It's fun to do it that way.
One of the most fun races we've seen all season, even in the regular season. This was actually a really good one, and it's in the Next Gen Cup car. Tell me something you like about it, and tell me something you don't really like about these cars.
That's a tough one.
It is.
Jeez. It's very similar
right.
to the current car. It's really not a whole lot different. One thing I didn't like was that fifth gear. I kept forgetting.
It is strange, ain't it?
Yeah, I kept forgetting. So the first start, I just left it in fourth until the whole first lap was done.
Gosh.
Which, it's not even that much of a difference. So it wasn't even like it wasn't topping out. It wasn't redlining or anything like that. So all of a sudden, I was like, oh crap, I got to put it in fifth. So that's getting used to.
For sure.
But it definitely, the biggest difference actually I noticed was like exiting pit road. Usually Charlotte here is kind of slick exiting pit road. And with this car, it was just on rails. So once you got up at speed, it wasn't much different. But that was kind of an odd thing that I thought was different. And getting on pit road was a lot easier too.
You got to feel pretty good about being in the All-Star race for one, and then coming out here and winning it. That's got to give you, I know we're in a different car with the Xfinity season, but that's got to give you a lot of hope, I guess, in a way, because the talent that is in here, just like every week, honestly, that you guys compete against, that's got to feel pretty good. Yeah,
it definitely does. Especially tonight, everyone's hanging it out there. Really, really pushing hard, and interesting format and everything. Every win in this league feels good. Every good run feels good. There's just so many guys that can win, and you can see it from the the roster tonight. I think really anybody in the race here could have won, and it wouldn't have been a surprise, I think. So it always feels good. And with the playoffs coming up here, I guess it's the first win for me for this season. Not a points race, but good to get that monkey off the back so we can go into the playoffs and hopefully get some more.
All right, man. Well, you know what to do. Shout outs and all that, as you are the All-Star race winner.
Yeah, Infinite Hero, definitely. Shout out to you guys for great progress. I'm looking forward to seeing this one because I watched the open and it was pretty
It
wild.
was good.
Yeah, and everybody here for putting on a good show, and yeah, just looking forward to the playoffs starting here.
Hey, good job, buddy. You definitely deserve this one tonight.
All right, thanks a lot.
What's up, man? There you go. There's your race winner. Congratulations to Steve Unich. And that will do it for our broadcast, guys, because we will not interview second because we've literally interviewed them. So, congratulations to Steve Unich. Man, that was a fun race. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if these cars are going to be different, the real life side of things. But to be completely honest, that was. I literally had my turn it up thing on for like the last 30 laps or so. But anyway, that was one of the most intriguing races I've seen. So that'll do it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the race. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all soon. God bless.